Okay, here's what we're gonna do today. First off, you're gonna need a pencil and an eraser, and I think there's gonna be some erasers in the closet, which I'll have them out. I'll have them out so y'all can use them. But I'm gonna show you a couple things. I know I showed you modeling and shading last time, but this day I'm gonna show you another trick how you can get the illusion of depth. With modeling and shading, you did lights and darks to get values so you could see shadows, and that would make the 3D effect. Another trick you can do is overlapping objects so they look like they're in front of each other. And I'm going to show you one little stupid trick. I know this is really elementary school style, but it'll help some of y'all. First, I'm going to have you put your hand on a piece of paper, and you're going to trace your hand. I'm going to do it a little darker, but you can draw yours really light because you're going to do a lot of erasing today. But you're going to start out by just tracing your hand like you did in elementary school on Thanksgiving. And you should have just your hand, a high five, woohoo! Now what I want you to do is you're going to get on here in a little different way. You're going to move your hand around and twist it, and you want to make sure that it overlaps the other hand. See how you have this hand on, and then this hand, and they're you can see through them. They're transparent here. And then I'm gonna try to move around. I basically want to fill this whole page up. I'm gonna see if I do this trace with my opposite hand. But I want you to fill this whole page up, just overlapping your hands. And I'm not doing too well here because I'm left-handed. Make sure when you trace your hand that it goes off, your arm or your hand goes off the edge of the paper. Another thing you can do is you can spin the paper around, and then you can throw your hand in here a different direction, and you can make little make your hands going into different positions just to make your drawing more interesting. And you basically just it doesn't matter, maybe 4, maybe 5 hands. Just try to fill up the whole space. But that's probably good enough right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do some magic. All right. Right now, every hand is totally flat in all these little shapes. You got these different little shapes. I'll teach you a couple words. The first word is contour line. Contour line is the outside, a line that makes a shape. So the outside edge of a shape. I traced my hand and I made the contour line drawing of a hand. When you do that, contour lines make shapes. It makes space. The inside of this hand is positive space, and the outside is negative space. And it's like that with all these hands. But right now, we don't have any depth into the picture. The way we're going to get depth with the illusion of 3D is we're going to just simply use the eraser I mentioned earlier, and we're going to figure out which hand we want to pop forward and how we want to push some back. And the way you want to bring the hands forward is all you're going to do if you want to bring it forward is you're going to erase the line, the contour line on the inside of the shape that you want to come forward. So I want this little rock and roll fingers to come forward. So I want to erase all the lines on the inside of the finger that I want to come forward. So see how that finger is now it's in front of this hand because this line's going behind that one. We just overlapped it. So what I'm going to do is do that. Now I got to figure out which one I want to have on top now. So I think what I'm going to do now is have this hand be the second one from the top. So what I'm going to do here is erase the lines on the inside of this hand, except for the one that I want to be forward. So what I'm going to do is go here. That one's in front, that one's in front. So then I'm going to go and sometimes when you erase you have to redraw your first line because it might accidentally erase the whole thing. Let's see, I think I got getting close. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and pretty up those lines where I erased them. And darken them up. And look, I missed the line right here, so I'm gonna come back in here. And I'm gonna redraw that one that's in front. And now you see how this hand, I'll get rid of these little scrapings. This hand is in front of this hand, and then this hand is in front of that hand. And then this one, I guess I have to figure out if I want to put this one behind this hand or behind this one. I think I'm going to make this hand in front of this one. So all I have to do here is get that little bit of the tip right there. And then I have to erase this part. So now I have all the hands overlapping. I hope you can see that. I'm going to trace, you don't have to trace yours out, but I'm going to trace mine out with a Sharpie just so you'll see. Once I get it like I like it, I'm going to come in here and trace this out. I might go a little faster so we can catch up. All right, there you go. I got this hand in front of this hand, this hand's in front of this hand, and this one's in front of this hand. These hands are even together because they don't overlap, but now you get the gist of it. Now what you can do, I'm going to give you the option. One is you can take a pencil and come in here and model and shade it and try to get shadows like we did earlier and put the hatching and the cross hatching and stuff. Or I'm going to let you get some markers and pencils, colored pencils and markers, and just color them in. Maybe I want you to put a pattern either in the background, put patterns in the negative space, and then just color it in really creatively. Try to accent get some more depth by adding color or modeling and shading with the pencil. And hopefully that'll be cool. I'll show you a couple examples too that I have from back in the day. All right, that's it. Thanks.